However, that said, Amazon provides a ton of free content for you. So let's do the burlesque thing again. Maybe you could bring up the site that we installed. I want to show you how we can import some products from Amazon that have to do with burlesque. So maybe if you could go back and load up the product catalog. So this is the back end of our system here, and you can see you kind of have a dashboard that lets you blog off the bat here. And we're just going to bring up the Amazon importer. And so why don't we type in burlesque? And I think let's not limit it to books. We'll look in the whole inventory because I'm sure there's some DVDs. There might even be some apparel. And you know, normally you would set up your categories. Let's just put that under I don't know, newspapers, let's say, and check the box. So now what we're doing is we're importing not just the web copy, we're importing reviews, photos. This will automatically put in our affiliate ID. So now if we, and this, you know, it'll happen pretty quick here. If you hit refresh, we should start to see some new products coming into the product catalog. And let's go to the front end of the site and load up, was it newspapers that we stuck them in? So if we go to the newspaper section there, we should start seeing more. So by the way, Harman just installed this site. So you can see there's you know, a blog, a product catalog, a way for people to leave testimonials, the contact page, and look, oh, Best of Burlesque for $17. Why don't we open up, sure, that one. So you can see instantly I've got burlesque related content. Let's see if they've got reviews, because reviews are my personal favorite. So look at this, instantly I've got a ton of content, social, I can leave comments. Maybe you can slide up, Harman, and we can show them the social toolbar. This is sort of our secret trick here, or whatever, the share this article, email to a friend, that kind of stuff is, Harman's lost on the page because we changed the graphics on him. Do the share this article one. So this is your traditional sharing tools built in. And obviously, you know, it just makes it a lot easier for you to get content and links and all the rest of it onto your site. Now, this is kind of our generic shell. So either agencies or designers or those kinds of people can you know, create a header and a footer and map it in very easily. There's a dashboard that lets you set all of the kind of important stuff. Or of course, we can do the same. We can import your existing site and build it from scratch. This just gives you a place to start from that saves a lot of time when we or one of our clients are building sites on this. So I think you get the idea there. I just want to talk about the API. The other thing that I love is RSS. RSS, anybody, real simple syndication, anybody not know what RSS is out here? The little orange squares that you see. So RSS is a godsend for marketers because it makes it really easy to move content around. So the blog that I was talking about, if you're blogging somewhere else, we can take your RSS feed and make your blog show up in our site. That works for everything. So you can you know, get creative. There's RSS feeds off of just about everything these days. ClickBank, Flickr, Craigslist, RapBank, every major media out there. So using tools to sort of find keyword-specific feeds and then republishing them on your blog, same way as the Amazon API. Suddenly you have a blog that's alive with content. You can set it to publish 3 or 4 or 10 articles a day or whatever you want it to do, and it'll just start, you know, pumping out the new content every day. So feeds are something in the last couple of years, feeds and APIs have really changed the game in terms of being able to build big sites that have a big footprint in Google very, very quickly. So yeah, and I kind of call this OPC. You guys have heard of the real estate investing stuff, other people's money. You know, you want to leverage other people's money. Well, I kind of feel the same way about content. You want to leverage other people's content to make your site come alive and have some depth to it that Google starts paying attention to it. And again, you know, if you then start adding multiple domains, and you can get pretty fancy with what you're doing. So we talked briefly about social influence. Some of the sort of the way that our system works, we give people points for engaging on the site, so things like commenting, blogging, leaving any kind of ratings, all of that stuff gives them points. But what really gives them points is aggregating the links, because in SEO, the more links back to your site you have, and I'm sure most of you know this, the more links back to your site, the higher you're going to rank in the search engine. So obviously giving other people a way to build those links for you and incentivizing them with some sort of reward. In Rob's case, it was some $1,000 prizes for the highest ranking ones. But again, I mean, honestly, it's like the Twitter thing. You don't even really need to have a prize.
Let me just interrupt for a second. By the way, just a soft little plug for our Canada Marketing Summit. That contest is still running till the 15th, so head on over to the site and win yourself some money. So actually,
why don't we show you?
Yeah, it's a great demo. Actually,
show them the ranking page, because this will tie into what I'm talking about here. So just take a sec here to bring it up. All right, so if we go to /rankings, or I believe you can just click on, when you see a profile, it has their ranking and their points underneath it. You can see this is the rankings page, and you can see Ray there. Ray is someone who's clearly been working the system a little bit, and if we click it, you can see all the points that he's getting for people clicking on different things, and you can even start to see where he's built links and stuff. So you can see he's showing up in Google searches, he's commenting, he's promoting individual speakers there, and all of that PAL equals, that's our paid affiliate link. I didn't want to have AF as our affiliate code, but you can see he's built points. So the first click is 250, and then each subsequent click after that is 50 points. So I can quickly see that the same link that he shared versus somebody else on the list, he's getting 10, 20 people clicking on that link. The other guy's got one guy clicking on the link. So obviously, who are we going to sort of focus more attention on and drive more information and tools and sales messages to is the people who are the influencers. And on a total side note, Harman, could you open a Google search and just do meet Mark Victor Hansen? I was kind of poking through the stats the other day. I think are you back there, Paul? Yeah. One of the things that was interesting is you can see the profile, I believe, unless I open my big. Now he's number 1. Never mind, he was number 4 when I did it yesterday. You can see he's used Meet Mark Victor Hansen as the words linking back to the site, and so now when you type Meet Mark Victor Hansen in, it's our site with his affiliate link that's coming up at the top of the Google searches. So basically, anytime somebody types Meet Mark Victor Hansen, our site's coming up. Thank you very much for all the hard link building. But you can see the effect that this has, right? If somebody's doing that work for you, I mean, we didn't try an SEO for that phrase whatsoever, and yet there we are, number 1. We were number 4 yesterday, so obviously the impact just keeps growing every day.
Riel, a couple points. First of all, when you turn your head, you go a little quiet, so that's one note. But second one, if I could just jump in, when the site finally went live, because we kind of played with a lot of bells and whistles, and we went live, about a week later, I looked at the stats, and out of the 15 different speakers, I searched just their name, our rankings were either on the first page or the second page for 6 different speakers after the first week of it going live, just because we had the linking already started up and so forth. So
yeah, so this whole business of Google sandboxes your business for 6 months, and you can't get out of this is stuff that people are trying to sell you their 3-month or 10-month packages or something. I have lots of evidence to show that you can get ranked in the search engines in days. I've even gotten ranked in the search engines in the same day as launching a site. So I personally don't buy the sandbox theory unless you're selling left-handed back scratchers, maybe. So I want to just on the note, could you go back to the rankings page there? I just wanted to sort of point out a profile, and again, part of the sort of strategy there. If you go to one of our, go to mine or Ray's or something, you can see when you load, look at the URL bar on on our affiliate. Well, actually, Ray's isn't a good one because he hasn't tweaked it. Go to one of the speakers. So you can see I've got the URL is /go/Riel. So imagine every speaker's name, if we do Jeff Mills or Mark Victor Hansen or whatever, So again, having the name in the URL and then repeating it in the page title and having all of that stuff happen basically automatically is what helps us rank for these things. If the URL was, you know, .asp or PHP number sign, a whole big long shred the way most people are, then the